Yo, it is Wednesday, September 17th, 8:43, and today is FOMC day. I'm trading from home today. Was checking for a sub job, ended up getting nothing. Unemployment at its finest. So I'll be at home base today, but I believe that today we're going to come out and take London during AM session, and then whatever we do from there is I'm not 100% sure, but for right now, I'm gonna consider it bullish because I do believe that we're gonna come out and take these equal highs set with London and what was the other one at 350. So yeah, they're both just the London highs. But yeah, what I want to see is maybe a retrace into a 15 minute, get an entry to it, or even a 5 minute that we can leave behind and get an entry to it. If we end up forcing pressure down, then I'm gonna look for the London low. But at the moment, London highs is the target because also we have look at this bullish momentum since I believe it's since 7:30. I don't know, 7:40. Just been pressuring up. So yeah, today's gonna be one of those risky days, one of those tricky days due to the news and the volatility. But gonna stay disciplined and do everything. So I'll catch you like in 45 minutes. All right, here's open. Probably gonna end up sprinting to these highs. London highs were taken on ES, so we're shitting down right now. Yeah, ES is still pumping though. ES is still moving up. Super uncorrelated. This candle was super uncorrelated. Minis is dumping. We have a very fucking fat SMT. This 3 minute dump, dude. But I really wanted those London highs on NQ, not just ES. Probably gonna leave behind this 5 minute gap. ES is super uncorrelated though. I doubt we're gonna get this continuation. So it's a it would be a big ass retracement. So it's a little bit riskier. Not riskier, but like less likely to happen. All right, we got into that 5 minute. If we can leave this 1 minute gap, I'll look for the short to London. All right, looking prime right now. No, we inversed the 5 minute to the upside. Fuck. Damn, man. Fuck. I liked it, but we inversed that 5 now. Fuck, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. RIP to that 5 minute, right? Oh, never mind. That was a crazy ass last second on that candle. That was fucking insane. The only problem with this 5 minute lower is the freaking stop because look at the wick. It wouldn't even be a 1-to-1. Fuck, and we're about to have 10 a.m. open if we do get this shit, man. Puñeta. Maybe a tap into the BPR with something out, a little bit more structure. Wait, this can't be a BPR. This isn't even a fair value gap yet. My bad. Can't be a BPR. Not even a fair value gap yet. Let's forward test it, man. I don't know, something. It's that 10 a.m. open. Excuse me. And I don't really know where I would put the this. I guess like above this wick. Would have been a limit. Bro, what the fuck? I was trying to set a limit, but it wouldn't let me. Yeah. I thought about that too long, bro. I gotta execute, but it wouldn't have gotten tagged anyways. Would not have gotten tagged in anyways. Alright, so now we take London. Hopefully we leave this 5 minute open and can get a continuation out of it. That's my next idea because we're clearly bearish right now. So we tagged the 5, but we didn't get an entry. No 2, no 3, no 1. So, great. Bro, I'm sitting here thinking about it, and the reason why my limit didn't set was because this is the NQ chart now. I'm just so accustomed to charting on M and Q. Oh my goodness, that was a bot move by me. Now it just realized. After that time before, I just now realized it. Damn, that was a bot move. That was a slow ass moment. All right. This shit's looking cooked, and I had something to do, so I think I'm just gonna call it a day for AM session, and I will be back during PM at like 1:50, 1:55. So yeah, catch you then. I'll probably do my PTC after that. Yo, 5:31 PTC time. So you can see, no trades today again. Let's take a look at AM. I didn't even see anything. So we opened up here, and we really just poured down today, all of AM. However, if we take a look on this pour down, we never got an entry. So the one entry I did think about would have been this 5-minute to London low. But if we take a look here, this is what it would have been. It would have had to be a market order for not even for half an RR essentially. Well, I actually would have put the stop right here. For 0.75 RR would have had to been a market order. And I was trying to set the limit. I believe it was this one. But one of them I was trying to set the limit. That would have been the other trade. But nothing. This was the only one that really stuck out to me. By 10:30, I was already off because I had something to do today. And that was the only gap that we left behind. Was this one that we rejected off of. But we had inversed this one. Still would have taken it because we did, again, inverse it to the downside. Other than that, never tagged into a 5. Never left a 15-minute. Didn't get a reaction off any pool of liquidity. So you can see we swept London. The inverse that we got off London was only a 1-minute. No SMT, and it would have completely failed. All of these inverses would have failed. This one tick would have been it to London lows, but after all this pressure, you don't want to take a 1-minute down. And yeah, that was it. I was off the charts by like right here because I had to do something. It's already gone. And yeah, it would have been no entries because no gaps left behind or anything. As far as FOMC goes, I didn't even feel like throwing in the clips of it because bro, I don't even, this is like the first one I actually tried to trade for real. And like, I don't know. The only one I did see was this 1-minute right here. However, we did just watch this 1-minute fail. We watched this 1-minute fail, came down, and pressured down, and it would have just been this 1-minute, which would have delivered completely. But it had no SMT. All it did was sweep this data low, and I believe an AM. I believe this was also an AM low, like tagged complete, like right just about tagged, like probably 1 point under. So yeah, it would have been this. Would have been this trade. But I don't know. I'm not really like big into reversals, and that's something I'm gonna talk about shortly. And then the other trade was I was already off the desk, and then I hear I was still in the live stream, and then I had heard C's talking about this retrace to this 5-minute, so I had to come back to the desk, chart it out, and then do the math on it. Which these candles are fucking huge because you see how little this is, and this is a 42-point stop. It's fucking ridiculous. That's why I really had to do the math. But ultimately, it would have been break even because my break even point on this trade would have been right here. So it would have gone tagged, would have market ordered probably if I was paying attention completely. Like if I was by the desk. So I don't know. I'm not. Now I kind of got a feel for FOMC better. Probably. But this one was with the rates were getting cut. So I don't know. The next one might not be as big. This one was a pretty big FOMC. But I got the feel for it. Thankfully. My first like big one. But like these fucking candles were huge. But yeah, would have been up. Break even point and then break even. And would have ultimately ran to full TP. Which would have been 1 to 2. Just a little bit above the AM highs between this. So, that's about it. Yeah, again, no trades. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of letting things from off the charts affect on the chart performance. I feel like I'm in my own head too much. I'm like scared to take trades still. I thought I got over that, but I don't know. It could just be like me being so nitpicky kind of thing. I don't know. It's a weird state, and I'm trying to break it down and figure it out in my head before I'm able to fully put it in the words. Ever since Friday, I don't know, man. That Friday really like fucked with my head. I feel like I'm too scared. This is a game of risk, and I'm not risking. I'm scared of every little thing. I don't know. And these are evals, bro. I get it if it's fun to, like, being really precautious with my fun. These are evals. These are meant to get blown. These are meant to take riskier setups, which I did take last Friday. A riskier setup by all-time highs was pretty slow. Like, not pretty slow, but like wasn't a good setup in hindsight. Now that I sit down and I look back at it, but like it's meant to take like things like this, like enter things like this. This one I don't know, because if we had an SMT, okay, but we had no SMT. But I've been saying it for months, dude, and I've gotten better slowly, but it's not there yet, and it's just risk. Like, on a decent setup on eval especially, bro, just have to risk. Like, I treat my evals like a funded, except I just risk a little more. Like, the same trades I take on my funded I take on eval. It can't be that way. Every day spent on eval is a day wasted. I have to get in that mentality, but that has to find a balance of still taking good setups and actually entering trades, So I don't want to just say fuck it and just enter everything. I feel like I still have to build more discretion. I need more time, Just gonna continue to show up. That's the way to work on it. That's the way to fix it. And just show up every day, be disciplined every day, learn from every day. And I gotta get out of a headspace to where it's like, let's just put it like, to put it in simple terms, a negative headspace, and then allowing negative things to limit my performance, bring down my performance, hinder my performance. That's the headspace I got to get out of. So yeah, it's a little rough. I definitely didn't think that the psychological part of trading was this hard, but I'm glad it's this hard because, hey, I'm learning a lot. Not even, like I said before, not even just the charts, but life. But yeah, till then, just gonna continue to show up. Just need to continue to show up, and just need to continue to progress every day, continue to realize my mistakes, continue to be honest, continue to document it so that it's written in words that I can look back on, and open my eyes to see, like, this is what you have to fix, straight up, no bullshit. But till tomorrow, I have the interview tomorrow, so I will be trading from El Casa and then go into the interview. So yeah, till then, peace, love, positivity, stay blessed, keep working on yourself every day, achieve everything you set forth for, and just go be great.